Hello and good afternoon, Destin from Camping World in Center Conway. Doing a quick walk around of the 2021 Mallard M260. It's a nice 26-foot rear bath option. Let's go start at the front and work our way around. Power tongue jack included on the coach, two 20-pound LP tanks. Battery boxes right behind that with a battery disconnect right there. Rock guard equipped on the coach, making it easier to go down dirt roads, and a full fiberglass front cap. This is gel coated as well, so it won't crack or fade in the sun. Your decals aren't going to look like crap after 2 years. Moving on here, pass-through is giant in this. I believe it's, I think it's 67 cubic feet or something like that. Quite a bit of space compared to a traditional pass-through. Electric awning on the coach with an LED strip, outdoor speakers right there. Underneath that we have our fresh water connection for the camper. They offer what they call a wide track suspension on this, so if you do plan on towing it, your axles are a little bit farther spaced apart, so you have less overhang from your axles, and it tows a little bit easier. Moving on to the back end here, spare tire, steel bumper to put your sewer hose as well as your backup cam prep right back there. Power stabilizers on the front and rear of the camper. Power connection right in the back as well as your cable connection. 30 amp on this one. On the back of the camper here you do have your black tank flush, city water in, and a little outdoor shower as well. Headed on inside. So Mallard's a kind of unique spot in the industry. They're a fiberglass sided coach and they focus very heavily on build quality over frill. And I'll kind of point that out in the video here. Starting off in the back, this is a rear bath model. We got a huge bathroom vanity here. Good overhead storage for your medicine cabinet. A little bit of storage up above that if you so choose to. Underneath, you got a spot for some towels and maybe a little mini trash can down there. You do have a window in the back. More wardrobe space on the shower side as well. And again, point of reference. I can stand right up in here. Skylight gives me plenty of space, no problem. You do have your tank monitoring panel in the back here, so your battery fresh, your water heater, electric and gas on this, as well as your water pump control. Do have a good sized pantry back here too. This is right by the front, or the door I should say. Almost a walk-in pantry, little coat rack there. And we have lights, slide, and awning controls right here on the entertainment center. Now, one of the things that Mallard does differently is instead of spending the money on extra frills like a center for all your buttons and such, they forewent that and they went with build quality instead. I can go over some of that here in a moment. 55-inch TV mount right there. A little hidden storage in here as well. 5,000 BTU electric fireplace. IRV technology radio, which will do your indoor and outdoor speakers as well as pair with your TV. Breaker box underneath that. You do have a pull-out couch here, so this will jackknife down, and then this bottom piece will pull out to make a full-size bed. Dinette can fold down to another sleeping area if you so choose. Storage underneath there, easily accessible. And they've gone away from all the carpet in their slide-outs and went with this woven material instead, which is really nice, easy to sweep, won't stain. Let's get on to the kitchen here. So one thing that's a bit different is they've gone with the gas and electric fridge again on these. So a lot of the new fridges that are coming out are specifically electric and 12 volt. So you won't have the opportunity to run it on gas if you need to. Makes it a little bit more versatile if you can, depending on what kind of camping you're doing or what hookups are available where you're at. Got a 3-burner cooktop on here by Furion, or Greystone, I believe, excuse me. Greystone range hood, as well as your microwave on top of that. Decent sized oven. And these will all glow nice fancy LED blue. A lot of counter space in here. You do have outlets actually accessible from the counter. A lot of times you'll see it underneath your cabinets there, which is not very convenient. Storage up above, and again to the side here. Full metal sink on this with a residential pull-out faucet, and I'm willing to bet that there's a sink cover that'll stick right in there too. Do got a couple pull-out drawers here, 1 and 2, and into the bedroom you get a king-size bed. Now, one thing I like to point out, this king-size bed is on a queen-size frame, so if you do want to cut down on your mattress size a little bit, get a little bit more walk-around space, the option's there to do that. You do have a TV mount. I think it's in this wall right here. Those are your connections for it. And some overhead storage in the bed area. So a few of the things that kind of set the Mallard apart, I know I mentioned it a couple of times here, is the construction of them. So a lot of times on your floor, you have a traditional plywood floor with vinyl on top and some rolled insulation underneath in the trailer frame. On a Mallard, they've used block foam insulation on the walls, the roof, and the floor. So first of all, on the walls, they're a 2-inch sidewall compared to an 1.5 inches. So they are 25% better insulated to begin with, and block foam isn't going to settle like rolled insulation will as it drives down the road. Same situation for the floor, as that's all block foam insulation, as well as on your roof. And as I flex on the roof here, it's a very solid built coach. It doesn't feel chintzy whatsoever. I think for wintertime stays, this might be a very viable option to consider. A few feet longer than the previous that I showed you. However, I think this might be worth consideration. If I did miss anything in the video here, don't hesitate and let me know. I'm at 603-452-7291. Thanks. Enjoy your day.